Hey, Grand Rising, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you click on. Thank you for coming. You're here at the right time, and this is going to be a reading today on the legendary Jaguar Wright. Now, I know certain people in certain age groups may not really be familiar with Jaguar outside of the recent interviews that she's done in the last few years that started, I want to say, like quarantine, but they don't know her music. What did it for me as far as her being a singer and being a powerful musician? What did it for me? It wasn't the stuff that she did with the Roots. It wasn't even the unplug that she did with Jay-Z. It wasn't the Coca-Cola campaigns that she was a part of. It wasn't the song that most people like, the What Ifs. Good song though. For me, it was Do Your Worst. She had a song called Do Your Worst. Look it up when you get a free moment. I don't know who she could have possibly been singing to in that song, but honey, she felt every nuance of that song, and you can tell. And it didn't even matter to me that this song was over 11 minutes long because she's that great of a singer. She can give you any style of music, like blues, jazz, gospel, R&B. She really is a singer. So I would say look into her catalog. You get a chance. I really like the album Neo Divorcing Soul. I think I'm saying that right. It's been a minute. But I haven't heard anything from Jaguar that I didn't like because I love the vocal dexterity. So I want to tap into what's going on with this current energy because, baby, when I tell you, I watched that interview that she did with Babs and Lady Luck. My apologies. I wish I could remember the other young lady's name. I think that they called their podcast the Bacon and Eggs Morning Show, if I'm not mistaken. And that was the funniest, cringiest interview I have seen in my life. If Babs had pulled that hat down one more time, honey, that hat would have been in hell. She pulled that hat down so far, the soles of her feet was at the bottom of that hat. I don't know where the hell she thought she was going to hide in that hat. You don't know what I'm talking about? Go look it up. When I tell you, like, that could have been a Saturday Night Live skit because you could see every time there was a red flag when she said something and they're like, oh, Lord, we about to lose our show. Like, absolute pure comedy. Which still was a shock to me because people know what Jaguar brings to the table. So it's like, why bring her on your show and then become a prude and become modest when she says something that you're afraid might keep you from working? So without any further ado, oh yeah, I've also read Jaguar before. I'm going through a lot of my old videos because I'm going to start releasing them and do a series called The Vault. And I read her with the Storm Monroe situation. I read her with Tasha K. And I'm not going to say what came out in those readings because I want you guys to enjoy them yourself. But please be patient with me because I have over 450 videos that you all haven't seen. And I'm new to this whole uploading videos thing. So I got to figure out how to transfer those videos off my phone to my laptop so it's easier to upload because I don't have time to be doing this all day trying to make sure I'm finding the right video because it could be from a year or two ago. But nonetheless, I decided that I was going to get the Ancestral Path Tarot deck, and that was going to be the deck that I was going to use to represent Jag. Anyone else, I'll use decks on the table. That way I don't cross everybody's energy. Everybody has their own deck their own vibe, so we don't get confused about who's who. I I won't be getting confused, but I don't want to confuse you guys. Let's see. Jaguar, right. What's causing you to speak out at the rate that you're speaking out now? Uh-oh. Okay, we Jag, don't you start your shit this damn early in this reading. I'm not reading all these cards, but I will acknowledge the prominent ones that I see that popped out. We have the Star, the Emperor, and the Eight of Cups, and we're acknowledging that the Eight of Cups was in reverse. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So that's telling me off the rip that there's a very powerful person who she came in contact with that she had to separate herself from, and it affected her fortune. Okay, let's start this over. I think I know who that person is, and it's not who most would think, but I'm not saying the name of that person at the moment unless God tells me to. Let's see, Eight of Sacred Circles. So this is showing that, you know, she has things in the works. She's looking for balance through a new beginning. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. And this time it's like she's taking the bull by the horn. She's creating her work instead of waiting for work to come to her. Excuse me. Let's see. Seven of Sacred Circles. So that's like she's sowing into multiple things so that she can have a greater harvest. That's also letting me know that she's under the spiritual energy of what you sow, so shall you reap. And bottom of the deck is Ten of Swords and the Prince of Sacred Circles. So she feels like she's been stabbed in the back, and she's owed an apology none the least. She's tired of people gaslighting her and playing with her, because she's saying, hold on, because I want to show this the way that I'm seeing this, because I don't just read what hits the table, I read as I shuffle as well. So Ten of Swords, the World, the Prince of Swords, the Prince of Sacred Circles. Okay, she's saying that this betrayal brought an end to her career anyway. She didn't lose her career from speaking out. She lost her career after not saying certain things. That's intriguing, because the Prince of Swords is like somebody came to her with a message, and they were telling her that you need to apologize, or you need to humble yourself. Somebody wanted her under their thumb, or pretty much wanted her neck under their foot, and they told her that if she didn't play along, she wasn't going to play at all. So that's very interesting to get that at the beginning of this reading, because I'm solely asking, why is she in this energy where she's in like warrior mode, right? Or she's in attack mode. But she's saying, you know, as you sow, so shall you reap. You took from me, now I'm going to take from you. You took work from her. Now she's going to work on taking work from you, because y'all betrayed her. Okay? Y'all betrayed her. And there's a shadow figure on this card that I never paid attention to until now. Wow. There's a figure who's laying here, and usually like Ten of Swords is like a card of somebody meeting their end, but there's a shadow figure that is behind all of these swords. So she's letting it be known there is a person in particular, okay, who is sending these multiple attempts. You see this? You can barely tell that that's a person down there. You can see the head here. Trying to make sure you guys can see the artwork. So yeah, I mean, I believe this is like supposed to be like a Japanese inspired type card. So this would be like someone who is like considered to be like of higher learning, secret learning, like Shaolin, were only supposed to allow chosen certain people. You catch my drift? So not even to bring them into this, but this is saying that someone who is a ghost behind the scenes in a certain order is ordering these knives to come against her, these swords, these multiple attempts. She's had more attempts than she said. She's had more stuff happen against her than she said. I don't feel like she said anything of substance yet. It's one of those things like, if you think she shook the table, wait till she kicks that bitch over, because y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And I haven't seen yet where, you know, her swords are coming in reverse to show me that she's not being truthful. But I could understand why she's hurt, because this is showing me that this is a person who tried to move on, tried to move away, just tried to do whatever they did away from that circle. Like, look, I'll leave y'all alone, you leave me alone. But she went on about her business to leave them alone, and they didn't leave her alone. So now she's on one. Alrighty. Show me why she feels the way she feels towards Sean Carter. Ace of Cups, Temperance. What else was this peeking out? Seven of Cups, Nine of Staffs. So I'm going to put this Ace of Cups down, and then, like I said, I read as I shuffle as well. This is showing me that at one point in time, this was a fruitful, abundant situation. And as you can see in the background, there is like a whale or a dolphin back here. This was very fruitful, very abundant. And then here it is. It's like it went to a place to where she feels like, how do I say this? Because the word that I'm seeing in my head is ungrateful. But it's more than ungrateful. It's one of those things to where, give me a second because I'm listening. Like, I keep hearing, you know what you did, Jay. Okay, I'm not going to say that part because for all intents and purposes, she's naming names from what I can hear. But she's saying that there's another very affluent person, and she's saying that you're just like him, but you're a watered down version. So from what I'm getting from her, he's only picking up where this other person that left off affected her career. So she's showing me him and another powerful man who pretty much helped to push her out of the way, and they did things that helped to bring about certain life events that can never be changed or never be rectified. This is going somewhere interesting. It looks like I might have to use multiple decks for other people because I want to see how they feel about her and her claims and what she's saying as well. Oh, before I go any further, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Now, where do I go with this? Because this is getting very, very, very interesting. How does the industry feel about what Jaguar is saying about how she's moving, the things that she's presenting to the internet? How do the internet, excuse me, how does the industry secretly feel about the things that Jaguar is saying? Okay, they're telling me change the deck. We'll do. Okay. Giant Rider Waite. How does the industry secretly feel about the things that Jaguar Wright is saying and doing? Temperance. Bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords. It's a weird balance because you got a group that's saying, yeah, you gotta chill. Like she giving people bubble guts. She making them nervous. They can't sleep. And then you got a group that's saying, go off, sis. It's about time this happened. We need a new beginning. We need balance through a new beginning. So it's split. And it's very interesting. This feels like split down the middle, actually. Hangman, Four of Cups, Two of Cups. So, interesting. Interesting. Hold on, let me set this down. So, it's saying that this hangman here, they wanted to bring a hangman to her balance through a new beginning, because remember I said she's creating her own opportunities. She's making her own work. This way people can't put her out of work or control her work or put her in places where she can be harmed because she has to go to work. And here it is, we're seeing so you sow, so shall you reap, and that's falling under the hangman. So she is the hangman for the industry, but this is letting me know that somebody organized a hangman that was supposed to be an unrequited offer that was going to affect her love relationship. And see, when you see this card, this is like soulmate twin flame. This isn't even just a card about marriage. This is like, you know, somebody actually meeting their spiritual other half, as they the term is your kingdom husband or wife. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands, which is the opportunity, ships coming in. I just said somebody created this opportunity. The Lovers and the Devil. Lovers is going into contract and agreement, not just actual lovers. And the Devil is toxic, negative energy. So, Knight of Wands. So they took this. Okay, I get this. This is her and Nosy whole life. Because this is saying that somebody approached Nosy whole life with this idea. This is the same energy I get from the Tasha K situation, that somebody had contacted Tasha K. Somebody contacted, allegedly, Nosy whole life and offered her this opportunity of her ships coming in. For exposing what was supposed to be toxic energy between the lovers. Like she wanted to expose them and show that this is a toxic, negative relationship. Knight of Wands. This is the whole energy. Okay, here for the short time, not the long time. Within a marriage, the Hierophant. And a family unit. Family unit in marriage, that's a reconfirmation. and they manipulated this information due to a choice and opportunity. Hold on, wait a minute. My bad, y'all. But I said it, in the 10 of cups is down here. That's a family card. This will always show my cards because I like to be transparent. 9 of cups. This was a wish fulfillment to manipulate that information. Boom. On this family, 10 of cups, I felt it. It wasn't out yet. That happens to me quite often. And this was supposed to bring a tower when Nosy exposed that Jaguar was still juggling. This was supposed to be like the coup de grace. Put the nail in her coffin. It was going to bring everything to an end, the world, once she exposed this truth. Ace of Swords. It was going to bring happier times. Happier times. For exposing secrets in this marriage. This is also a card of, someone that is in a higher up, powers that be. Yeah, for exposing the star in the marriage. And that's also a contract, negotiation, and agreement card. But here it is. Jag stood her ground. And this is someone valiantly fighting, because you see the other wands, but you don't see them attacking. And allegedly, Nosy, you took a payment, or somebody was offering you a payment. 6 of Pentacles is unearned income. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is ultimate wish fulfillment. But boom, this turned into heartbreak. When these people got you to do this, and then they skated on you, forward movement. But this is why you did it, to become the Queen of Pentacles. Because you got situations that are affecting your work. I didn't even expect to channel that, but hey. Wow. I don't know who came to her with the idea or why she chose to go about, putting that out there. But I'll tell anyone, and I've seen this before, because like I said, this isn't my first Jaguar Wright reading. This is just the first one I've posted. I keep getting the energy that Jag is at the right hand of God, whether people like it or not, because things have to be exposed for things to change. And it's not a good look for people to come against her. Just leave her alone and stay out of her way, because that touch not mine anointed, do my prophet no harm is real. And everybody that I've seen that shaded her down and used her and then turned on her, it didn't turn out well. Storm Monroe, yes, you got your channel up and you made your money, but now, after the Jaguar Wright thing, you had this whole tug of war with the internet, and you lost a substantial amount of your subscriptions because people did not like the way that you handled her, being that you were talking about and to a woman. And I'll be honest, I definitely stopped watching Storm Monroe at that point. And the reason why is your viewership, the majority of viewership is Black women. So if you could talk to a Black woman that way, how do you feel about Black women in general? Tasha K, I didn't really have, much to give on that one, because Tasha was just being Tasha, and she didn't do anything that I was too surprised about her doing. Because from the jump, you go on Tasha can hit you with that left and hit you with that right. You don't know what bag Tasha's going to come out of. But she jinxed herself as well, because after she came for Jaguar, the energy of reciprocity started falling on her in the form of legal issues and financial problems due to legal issues. So this is just, for all of us to think and be more mindful about how we treat people and the way that we actually decide to approach things, because you never know who has God's covering on them, and you definitely don't want to be on the wrong side of God for messing with someone that he has favor with. You can't look at people and just know what their spiritual ranking and calling is. You could see somebody in a limo and they're going straight to hell. And then here it is, there's a prostitute on the corner who, yes, is doing something that everyone can consider immoral, but God knows her heart, and he's working on her, and he's saving her. And because he knows her heart and he believes in her, God is going to turn her life around. So now that I've said that, let's get that out the way, because I feel like a lot of people are judgmental without being understanding. And you got to think, what if this was your life and everything that you work for was being snatched from under you? How would you feel, and what would you do? Everybody's not going to just walk away and sulk and be sad about it. Some people will fight. You may not like the way they fight, but you can't tell somebody how to defend themselves after something has happened to them, after they feel hurt, after they feel jaded. Let's see, so we're going to switch this deck up. Since Nosy Hole came up, I'm going to tap into her a little bit. Show me on Nosy's side, how does she feel about Jaguar blasting her to the internet? Six of Swords. She just wants to leave this behind and move forward. Nine of Cups at the bottom of my deck. So that's letting me know that was a wish for fulfillment. The Fool is just taking a leap of faith, but also deciding that this was a foolish decision. This wish fulfillment was a foolish decision. So it was one of those, on the back end, I thought about it, not so much. But what's done is done. So let's just leave everything in the past. Let's let bygones be bygones. I'm done with it. I'm done with you. What is this turned around in the deck? Six of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Wands. Ooh. Now these, like I said, were turned around in the deck. I'm going to put them out here because they turn themselves. So Six of Cups is a card of past energy, someone wanting to come back from the past, but we see this cup is in reverse, so that reiterates this Six of Swords. Like, look, what's done is done. I don't have any more kick-its with you. I don't have any more fucks to give. Let's let sleeping dogs lie, right? Page of Cups in reverse. This is the sorry not sorry card. I really could care less, and what's done is done. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse is the card of the hoe. So, I mean, hey, nosy hoe. So she, my spirit guides are reconfirming that this is her energy. And like I said, she's not sorry. She don't take it back. It is what it is. She just wants to move forward and let this go. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the card of Judgment. And what is this? Knight of Pentacles. Nosy is going to have to be careful because the Judgment to the Knight of Pentacles means money is moving slow, and money can move slow or not at all due to court proceedings. Tell me more about these court proceedings. Why is her money being affected? The Emperor. The Moon is in reverse. Eight of Wands. So there's an authority figure here who's going to expose some secrets, and these things are going to come out swiftly. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands, honey. That is the card of the girls are fighting. Shout out to Azalea Banks. The girls are fighting. What is this peeking out over here? Three of Cups. So celebratory energy, third party energy, Hierophant, Court, and the Hangman. So there is a party or something that we're not seeing that's attached to this case. Okay. I'm going to dig a little deeper because I want to see if this is what Jag was talking about, where she said that Nosy has the same lawyer as Jennifer, because then that would be a third party entity. That would mean that she got her lawyer by proxy through somebody else and not her own retainer. Show me what you guys meant by the third party. Seven of Swords. Page of Wands. Page of Swords. The Hangman in the World. So she's going to have to be careful because there is new messages coming in. Fiery messages coming in. She's being watched by someone. And we're talking about whoever this Emperor is, because the Emperor is someone who controls things. This is a person who is a leader, a head of, a department. Someone who's seen as a mentor, a father figure, an authoritarian. I can't even talk. It must be too early. An authoritarian. There we go. And there's whoever this is bringing in new messages of new actions coming. They've been watching her, and there's something that she said or done that is a hangman for her. And the world coming behind that is showing that there will be an end to something very soon. Okay, hold on, because I want you guys to see this. Always like you to see it. So yeah, Nosy's gonna have to be careful because this is looking like there's gonna be a turn in the case, and it may not look so hot for her. And if she doesn't handle this with grace, it could be the iron fist and the velvet glove. This could literally be like the channel takedown. And it's it's giving me not just a channel takedown, but it's like being blocked from certain servers. So let's say you start a new page. The new page will have to be a totally new entity. Like you couldn't even use the name that you had on the other page. Nothing can be affiliated. So, interesting. How's this court case going to end for Nosy? We might as well be nosy. Shit. We're seeing, 5 of Wands. We're definitely seeing that the girls are fighting, okay? Ace of Cups, death. Oh, baby, this ain't good. This is saying there's going to be a death to your love and abundance, okay? And Ace of Cups is not always just a love card, but it definitely represents abundance and joy overflowing. So that is explaining why her money would slow down. Knight of Pentacles. So she needs to take this case far more serious than she does, because it's looking like there's a person who she's going to court with, who they got her, and she doesn't even know that they have her yet. Goodness gracious. Let me resmudge, because goodness. Okay. Let's see, what else can I tap into with Miss Jaguar? We are at, let's see, I'm at like, what, 36 minutes? Actually not doing bad, because my readings can get long. So, yeah, something's going to happen here with Nosy's channel one way or the other, and it's something that she does not expect. But from what I'm seeing, she needs to be very careful, because it's looking like the channel could possibly come to an end very soon if she doesn't take things more serious and consider, what's the art of war? Know your opponent. Or was that, yeah, that was the art of war, Sun Tzu, know your opponent. So yeah, you've got to study people before you come at them, and really you shouldn't be coming at anybody that's not coming at you. So yeah, wow. Interesting. Where do we want to go from here? Here's an interesting one. Let's tap into the relationship with her and Tokyo Tony. Let's see how their vibes and energy are. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. Feeling betrayed and then deep regret. I don't feel like that's leading to Tokyo Tony. I just feel like that is how Jaguar feels in general, because she gives a lot, and then she ends up feeling very hurt. She's like, how do I describe this? She, imagine, right? You have a big old pit bull, and he looks so menacing, and you're afraid, and you don't want to get anywhere near him because you know what pit bulls can do. But then this pit bull allows you to pet him, and he's friendly and just a big old cuddly teddy bear. And you forget how dangerous this pit bull is, because they've been so nice and so sweet. That's my best analogy that I can give for Jaguar. People get next to her. They profit from the association with her, and they forget that she's a knockout, drag-out fighter. And pretty much that looks like why we're seeing what we're seeing right now. So for the outsiders looking in, it looks like she's picking at people. But for the informed person, you know that people have been taking shots at her and throwing rocks and hiding their hands for a very long time. And, maybe they threw 1,000 rocks. But that 1,000, that what is that, 1,001, when you got to that 1,001, that extra one was one too many. And that's why we're seeing what we're seeing right now. Ooh, um, Princess of Cups. Okay. The Sun. So this is a lot of, girl chat friendly energy. They really are friendly with each other. Um, Princess of Wands. Now the Princess of Wands is on go. I don't know who's on go more between Tokyo Tony or Jaguar, but this is saying that they have a sisterhood, a camaraderie ship, and that they are both, just big balls of energy. Okay. Um, the Devil, Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, and what is this at the bottom of the deck? Five of Cups. So that's letting me know that they are pushing away from this negative demonic type energy, because Six of Wands after the Devil is moving forward towards victory. After that, you got the Ten of Swords, feeling betrayed, and once again, you've got regret. Why is what's happening here? What's going on here? What's sticking out? King of Pentacles, heartbreak, Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Hanged Woman, Queen of Cups. So she's very intuitive, and she's going through this heartbreak that came about from people playing with her money, affecting how she works, causing her to not be able to go out and do tour dates. So I don't see her feeling no type of way actually towards people. She's hurt because she likes to perform. She loves what she does, and these people are playing with her, and it's costing her the opportunity to connect with her fans and to work and to provide a living. Like I said, all these knives, like, for the most part, let's see. So you got Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. So she's standing her ground. Okay? This is her standing her ground. And it's causing grief, regret, pain. But this isn't causing her grief, regret, or pain. This is causing grief, regret, and pain for the people that came against her and stabbed her in the back and set her up. Well, we know she got half the industry with bubble guts right now. That card just flew out on the table. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the Sun. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if I could show all of this in the camera, but I'm going to try my best. So that's letting me know that, she's stating that there are lies that are being told on her that are affecting her work, but happier times are coming due to her being fixed and focused. She's actually balancing out her money. Things are coming to her because she's making her own opportunities. So now that she's making her own opportunities, it's harder for them to block her money. I mean, that was definitely smart. Six of Wands, moving towards victory. From the Devil, the Magician, and the Star. What is this peeking out back here? Hold on. The Five of Wands. So she's letting you know that there's a lot of trickery out here. The Star, she would be the star of this reading. Also, the Star is contract negotiations and agreements. Five of Wands is fight. So she's stating that there's a lot of manipulation with these contracts, negotiations, and agreements, and she just wants to shed a light on things that are blocking people from getting what they need to get, or stopping people from being able to do things at their full capacity due to these tricks. She's, she wants to expose how things are done versus how things should actually be done, because people are being swindled through these contracts, negotiations, and agreements. And she's stern in it. She stands up in it. Queen of Swords is a woman who does not mince her words, honey, and she is not backing down. This is the I said what the hell I said card. And for her, it's bringing happier times. But what is, happier times with work. The Eight of Pentacles, once again. So it's like she monetized her pain and her truth. And now she's allowing that pain and that truth to work for her. And she's putting together a living digital diary, a living digital memory, so that her work and her, how do I say this? Her work, her legacy, and her memory cannot be, wiped away. Not even forgotten, but wiped away. Because there's so many people that we forget that we even knew about until we see a picture, somebody mentions it, and it's like, damn, wait a minute. I forgot all about him, or I forgot all about her. She's etching in stone, I was here. Over here spilling tea literally on my damn self. Yeah, she's etching in stone that she was here. She wants to make sure that the legacy of her truth, not just her music, the legacy of her truth over her music lives on. King of Pentacles. Three of Wands, the Magician. So it's like a ship's coming in. Somebody wants to offer her an opportunity, but she just has to be careful with how she manifests things, because there are people who want to help her manifest things, and then there are people who want to infiltrate and get next to her from the inside out. But she's smart. I feel like she knows that already. Ten of Cups. Family, Three of Pentacles. That's working in collaboration. The Princess of Pentacles, High Priestess. This is like Princes and Knights is like money moves slow. In secret, the Hierophant is like the powers that be are trying to make her money move slow. But I also get the idea that Jag is pulling one of those Tasha K's, like, bitch, I ain't got it. Whatever it is, I ain't got it. Sue me if you want to, I ain't got it. You'll never know where her money is, because everything looks like I ain't got it. Notice I said looks. Seven of Cups. I'm hearing a warning for her to be careful with consumption. She needs to only consume things for the next, they say the next 5 to 6 months, that she can properly inspect or prepare herself, and to watch her consumption with other things. Six of Cups. That's somebody from your past. Now that's interesting that came out with consumption, because this was supposed to be about her and Tokyo Tony, but I'm never going to stop the messages when my angels start talking. So watch out from people that you dealt with in your past and the things that you consume. Being that these are wine glasses on this card, they're saying be very cautious with libations or things of that sort. Wow. Um, they're saying for her to always properly inspect her hotel rooms, know the ins and outs of the building, know all the entrances and the exits, sweep the building. People might think that you're being peculiar or naive, but you know what you're up against. You know what you're dealing with. Excuse me. And they're always saying they're saying for her to pay very close attention to the front desk people when you travel, because you'll get a, it's like she'll get a gut feeling, like an intuition while you're checking in, like, you know what, let's not stay here, because you'll feel a vibe from somebody at that front desk or somebody who is staffed there that is a warning from your angels that this place or this person can't be trusted. They're saying to trust your instincts more now than you ever have, to meditate, pray, watch your consumption, especially dealing with people from back in the day, especially things you drink. They keep telling me that. Nine of Swords. Um, this is the card of worry, anxiety, not getting enough rest. Well, it's stating that's another reason why she keeps standing her ground, because this is affecting her rest. Like, there are things happening behind the scenes that we are not seeing, and they just want her to look like she is raging and she's out of control, but she's standing up due to the things that are causing her anxiety, that are keeping her from sleeping. Look at this, bottom of the deck, the moon and justice. So that means that there is somebody out here that is working together, Three of Pentacles, to bring a certain type of justice to her in secret. There's three major people, and I believe she knows who they are. I'm seeing all men. Like I said, Three of Wands. That's also a collaboration of three ships coming in. Listen, look at that. Six of Cups again. Ten of Wands. People from her past that are putting the weight of the world on her shoulders. Also, like I said once before, don't trust consuming things with people from your past, because there's a reason why that keeps popping back up. Listen, y'all just watch me shuffle. Justice, which is a karmic card. The moon, things done in secret. To put her in poverty, or to have her out in the cold, excuse me, from her money and the industry. Yeah, make her money come slow. Now, I don't know why this is coming out on the part of the reading with her and Tokyo Tony, because I see that they're pleasant, but being that princesses are like the teenagers of the deck, it's like they're cool. You know, they're cool, they have an understanding, but I wouldn't put it into like besties. They're definitely cool though. What is this fight? What's happening with this fight? Eight of Swords. That's letting me know you have to be careful of jail, doing anything that could put you in jail, because that is another way to segregate you and keep you separated from those who can help protect you. Also, this is a card of binding. And I'm going to just say, if anyone is doing binding, please remember that touch not mine anointed, do my prophet no harm is a real thing. You can't keep coming against people in these devious types of ways and not understand the laws of reciprocity. So you do unto others, so shall it be done unto you. So whoever this is that's doing this binding, this is going to backfire on you. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills, like chills. It's almost like these devils got you to do their dirty work, but you weren't big enough to do the job. And now the job is consuming you. This is why you have to be careful playing around with stuff, because everybody is not to be touched. Yeah, it's bringing harsh communication, and it's going to affect your bottom line, your money. It's going to cost a lot of money. Whoever this is that is doing this to Jaguar, I have a very strong suspicion of who this could be. Your punishment for what you're doing to her is going to be what happens to your money. And from what I can see, you're going to have to fight like hell. And it's all attached to harsh communication. Four of Wands, that's the card of like engagement, commitment, stability. And Four of Swords, that's the card of rest. That's like somebody's stability is coming to a rest. It's coming to an end, and it has to do with their work life, what they do for work. Nine of Wands, that means this person's going to be the wounded warrior. This is going to be a situation that's going to beat the hell out of this person. Listen. I have to make sure that was just one card, because these are kind of thick. Anybody want to know which cards these are? These are the Mystic Mondays. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. King of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. So this is showing me that there are opportunities coming. People are coming to her. They are courting her to work with her. Jaguar, that is. There are people that aren't saying how they feel, but they have much love for her, because the King of Cups is someone who feels deeply but does not wear their heart on their sleeve. This is someone who could rock with you the long way, but nobody would know it. So this is like she has secret support. And that support is helping her with this Wheel of Fortune. So y'all be surprised who behind the scenes really rock with her. I mean, really, really rock with her the long way. And I'm seeing Temperance at the bottom of the deck, which means they're going to help her have a new beginning, balance through a new beginning. And it's going to come in swiftly. They're very passionate about this Knight of Wands. It's one of those in and out type things. It's like, I can't be seen with you. I can't tell nobody I support you, but, you know, say this some money. Huh. There you go. I'm going to sow a seed. Don't tell nobody where you got this shit from. Good luck. You'd be surprised who's supporting her that way. Wounded warrior, 6 of Swords. So that's like she's moving out of this space of being tattered, beaten, hurt, and she's moving towards victory, moving into her lane, picking up speed, picking up new talents, new gifts, and abilities. And they're going to bring her financial wellness, financial balance. This is the card of money that is saved away for a rainy day. And we're talking about a large lump sum of money. I told y'all she's pulling a Tasha K that I ain't got it, but the difference is she got it somewhere. Which I believe Tasha K has it somewhere too, just not to the tune of what she needs to pay up. Yeah, she's birthing new abundant things. The Empress. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Cups. Woo! 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Listen, I just said whoever this is that's, doing what they doing, this wasn't a good look, sweetheart. Because you got the High Priestess to the 7 of Pentacles to the 5 of Cups to the Princess of Pentacles. What that is telling me is what's done in the dark comes to light. And because of what you've done in the dark, as you sow, so shall you reap. And it's going to bring heavy regret and sorrow to you because your money is going to come to a crawl. I don't know how many times I can keep getting that, but listen. I keep saying it, touch not mine anointed, do my prophet no harm. Y'all better watch how you put your mouth and your hands on people because you don't know people's spiritual ranking when you deal with them sometimes until it's too late. And this is going to be one of those hard lessons. One of those very, very hard lessons. So I feel like this reading has been long enough. I'm going to do a few of these kippers, and then I'm going to wrap this up and go find me something to eat because it's early and I'm drinking tea, and this tea is hitting the bottom of my stomach like stone soup, honey. I got to go get some sustenance. I like, grits and potatoes and all types of stuff that give you fupas. So I got to go and get me something to eat because it's super early and I'm hungry. Once I eat, I get my mind right, I'll be back to record a couple more videos because I got downtime today. The Privileged Lady. Change is coming to the Privileged Lady. Community, poverty, and the House. House is at the bottom of the deck. I keep feeling like this is a warning that keeps being reiterated. Know who labors among you, and for God's sakes, this is showing me when you have the protection of the Most High on you, it doesn't matter what they put against you. This is literally showing me return to sender. This person sent this energy out, and the angels came in like, like Serena Williams with a racket and was like, boop, let me send that right back. Before it could even touch down good on this side, it's back in your side of the fence, your side of the net, rather. So somebody's about to catch hell. Yeah, change is coming. Lovers, I already told y'all, it's not just lovers. That's also a card of collaboration. Alrighty. A message is going to be coming to someone's house, okay? In the distant horizon. And this is a message of concern. Now, I don't know if this is a legal message, but somebody's about to get a message that they're not going to like. Sudden wealth. So a message is coming. That's a message of concern. That's about sudden wealth. Unexpected income. Now pay attention to this unexpected income. That is a hand dropping money into another hand. You could say that this is a lawyer dropping money into someone's hand, or this is like a lawyer handing over a payment from someone into someone's hands. And this is a message of concern. I just said this was a message of concern. I felt it. Why is this a message of concern? Oh, Lord. Now, child represents child and childish activity, childish behavior. Message of concern. Let's see. You got the community, the house, and the child. So that's letting me know that community, that is a group of people, like a congregation or a following, a fellowship that you connect with at the house while acting childish. Also pay attention to this, it's like a canopy, a bed behind this child. So this could be like in the leisure, the comfort of your home. And this courtship, you're in poverty. This is like somebody being in poverty anyway on the distant horizon due to something that was with the courtship. Look at that, courting came out. I said there was going to be a change sudden well through courthouse. The mature woman. There we go. The mature woman. Unexpected income. Goes to the lovers. Oops. Due to a judgment. And that judgment ends up being, look at that, a great fortune. So, ooh, baby, if y'all can see how this smoke is burning high once I started talking about a judgment. Like, I'm literally seeing smoke clouds all up in my fan up here. This is possibly also where Jag is going to get, you know, a lump sum of money to go on with what she needs. Because I see her attracting money. I see people, or a person in particular, losing money. It's a transfer of energy. So that as you sow, so shall you reap. This is why you should always wish positive things among other people, or you should pray for things to work out in the highest good. Because when you maliciously go against people and attack them, you give the universe the right to say, oh, well, that's the energy that you're giving out. This must be the energy you want to receive. So this is my morning reading on the current energy around Jaguar, Wright. And honey, it's spicy over here in these parts, but outside of the warnings that I saw and I had for her, things are looking good. She's creating her own opportunities. We know she's creating her own platform, and this platform is going to end up being a very good marketing tool that's going to bring money to her. We see that she has secret supporters in the industry who are willing to give love offerings. Just don't tell nobody we know each other, because I still gotta work type stuff. And we see that somebody is playing around in the cauldron, so to speak, but they're about to end up burning their hands because they messed around and didn't pay attention to who they were sending all this heat to. I thank everyone in advance for watching this. I love you all. Have a wonderful Saturday. And be blessed, everybody. And this is my reading on Jaguar, Wright, as of her current energy right now in January of 2023. I'm going to go ahead and bring this reading to a close. And you got to forgive me, guys. I'm in awe, because I'm not seeing anywhere where she's lying, but I'm seeing where people are being sent to her. People are being told to befriend her, being told to work with her. And these people are all doing this to get intel, but I keep seeing where it's backfiring. And every person that is being used against her is also being discarded within, I want to say, my spiritual assessment, within like 8 to 12 months of trying to throw her under the bus. They end up completely discarded. So, wow. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, why don't you? This reading is adjourned, and many prayers and blessings to Jaguar Wright. I wish her well.